Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. It's video number 2 out of 2. This is quite a calm one, a relatively calm one, and a video of praise because I feel like it's deserved. It's deserved to at least one team operating at this football club. We're going to come to that very shortly, but before we do, we've got to discuss one player, and then at the end there is something to discuss about this weekend and Chelsea versus Leicester, but the preview for that will be dropping tomorrow, so make sure you guys are all eyes peeled on here and hitting the subscribe button and notification bell to be notified of that preview that drops tomorrow, Chelsea versus Leicester FA Cup. If you didn't catch video number 1 either, make sure you head over here to the right hand corner and check it out. We react to the Champions League draw, Europa League draw, and the Conference League draw. Yeah, all in a very nice short filling video where I give you my reaction and my predictions to how I think it's all going to end in all 3 competitions, and I give you my winner for each. So make sure you head over there if you haven't seen it already. Let's get cracking. Starting off with the one player that this club has been linked with for quite some time now, and some people are still confident. I was confident at one time. I'm not anymore. And it's Victor Osimhen, without question. What's the latest on him? I'm going to show you what the headline is, and then I'm going to dissect it and tell you what I actually think, right? So let's get into it. Here's the latest on Victor Osimhen. Chelsea can't afford Victor Osimhen's wages. This is from Team Talk. The article is here in place and does go to mention that Chelsea are not keen to overpay players and keep within their structure that has seen the likes of Mason Mount move on. Osimhen wants at least £200,000 per week and believes he is one of the best in the world. This is also followed up by the fact that he is on big money right now because he did sign a new deal with Napoli, but it was only a very short deal. However, large wages and a release clause, which we all know about, which is what all the clubs are looking to trigger. But his demands are high, and I guarantee it's not 200,000. It's probably more because he's getting more now anyway. So why would he lower it? It doesn't make any sense. Well, it also goes on to say, sources state that the way Chelsea are currently operating is putting them at major risk of missing out on big names. Players are also concerned by the club's transfer policy and want to play for a club who signed the top stars and are challenging for the biggest honours. Shout out to Fraser Fletcher, who wrote this article in Team Talk. And to be fair, I don't think he's wrong. Now, it's not that Chelsea can't afford Victor Osimhen's wages. I don't believe that's true. Chelsea can afford it. If Chelsea really wanted to, we can afford a 250k salary. Boom. 300k salary. But we can. We can. If we really wanted to, we can. Might need to, shuffle a couple of things around, but we can. We don't want to do it. That's the point. Chelsea are choosing not to pay that sort of salary for anybody because we've got a wage cap now, haven't we? And it's 150,000 or less. Some people are going to say, well, we've got some players on much over that, so what's that about? Yeah, when Todd Bowley made himself sporting director at the very beginning, if you remember. Since that point, wage cap 150k max. Caicedo, for example, 150k. No more. And going forward, that's the strategy. Now, I'm not for it. Personally, I'm not for it because you're going to miss out, like mentioned, on the best players. No one of a high caliber is going to walk into Chelsea on 150k. It's not happening. Especially when you get competition from clubs like, and we've got to include them now, Arsenal, right? Who are in a situation where they can happily do that. They've got an established squad. They need to make a couple of additions. They've got money sitting there, and they're competing for top honours. They're in a Champions League draw. I reacted to that earlier on. I don't feel like they're going to be in that competition much longer, but they're in the Champions League and they're there regularly now, and they're back to that level, and they can bring in the best. PSG, we can't even talk with on the money level. We used to be able to talk with them on the money level. It used to be very great. Now we can't. PSG will happily pay that money with their eyes closed. So that's something to bear in mind. This is why I'm losing confidence on Victor Osimhen coming to Chelsea. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't even think Chelsea are going to entertain it as much as it's being portrayed. I think when the going gets tough, I feel like Chelsea will back out. Or not really make any move. Right now it's all interest and we're linked and this, that, and I think it's going to remain that way until something happens to Victor Osimhen and we find out he goes to PSG. Personally, I got to be honest, my prediction, I think he goes to PSG. But we'll see. That's just my gut feeling. Anyway, let's move to where we can start giving some praise. I'm actually really happy to be mentioning this, right? I don't normally talk about these a lot on my channel, but the Chelsea women. Go on, girls. Go on. Now, it all started with a bit of banter. What do you mean? What do I mean? Let's get into it. Here is what Saraya, by the way, fantastic Chelsea related, right? She's a Chelsea fan, great journalist. She's the one asking Poch the best questions at the press conferences. Big up to Saraya. Make sure you check out all her work. But she put this out and I thought it was hilarious. And then everyone else started saying it. Olivia Bozaglo said the same thing. She couldn't believe it. And a few others as well. But this is what happened before Arsenal-Chelsea kicked off at Stamford Bridge earlier on this evening. Arsenal wearing Chelsea socks at Stamford Bridge is the last thing I ever expected. That is outrageous. Outrageous. Now, I'm not quite sure how this happened. Right? But apparently there was a kit clash. How do you kit clash Chelsea-Arsenal? How do you kit clash blue and red? I don't know. Right? I don't know. Why? Or did Arsenal come with any socks? I don't know. But, well, there was a bit of input from an Arsenal legend. Embarrassing this. Ridiculous. Oh man, you know, it's funny. This is the only thing I can laugh at Arsenal for. This is the only thing, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna make the most of it. I could stay for 5 minutes laughing about socks because that's all we can laugh about this season when we're looking up at Arsenal. This is hilarious. Did Arsenal women? Did you not come with any socks? What are you doing? And apparently this is a common thing. Apparently this isn't something new. There's been kit problems with Arsenal women a couple of other times apparently. But anyway, they had to. I don't know if this is true, right? But there were whispers and I heard that they had to go to the mega store. I don't know. Did they have to buy? They ended up wearing Chelsea socks, right? The away kit. Chelsea away, you know the dark bluish sort of one, the one with the funky lines. The socks for that, they had to wear those socks and then they had to put tape around the line and the CFC bit on the socks so it doesn't show because you're not allowed to play with any other football club showing on your players. So they had to tape the socks where it said CFC and they're playing with Chelsea socks. People were saying that they went to the mega store and had to actually buy like pairs because Chelsea weren't going to give them out for free. I'm like, brilliant. This is brilliant. How much did we make off of Arsenal today? How much does a pair of socks at the mega store? How much do a pair of socks cost in the mega store? I'm sure they go for about a tenner a pop. I think it's about £10 for a pair of actual socks. Maybe we charged more because it's Arsenal. Maybe 20 quid. I don't know. How many players have they got in their squad? 25? So, you know, no, not all of them though. Let's say maybe 18. So 18 times 10, yeah, maybe we made about 100. Let's call it 200 quid. Maybe we made about £200 off of Arsenal tonight. Brilliant. Fantastic. That's absolute class. So, yeah, that's what happened. Well, great result, which I'm about to come to, but I just want to highlight the attendance. Stamford Bridge was rammed tonight, and this was the attendance. 32,970 people showed up for Chelsea versus Arsenal tonight, and I think that's brilliant because the women are doing brilliantly. Fantastic. They deserve like people to come and actually watch because right now at the football club, I think the most consistent thing happening right now are the women winning games. so they deserve to have actual people go and watch. And today they absolutely got it. Stamford Bridge basically rammed. A capacity stadium of 43,000. Good over 2/3 of that is rammed, is full. So for a women's game, that's brilliant. And it's a record attendance. So fair play. And the girls done us proud. They won 3-1. London is blue. Well, at least for the women it is. And 3-1. Now, 3-0 in the first half was the scoreline, and in the second half, Chelsea came off the gas. Chelsea absolutely destroyed them. Should have finished about 7-0, with all due respect. Obviously, Arsenal got that goal in the latter stages of the game. Like I said, Chelsea had already come off the gas. But with all injuries that Chelsea had about, I think, about 6 injuries, Sam Kerr included, because she's got an ACL. And Cuthbert, I think, is out too. They absolutely dominated Arsenal. And Arsenal, by the way, can I just, I don't want to put salt in the wound, but Arsenal looked dreadful tonight. Like, really bad. I don't know if that's normal. I don't think it is, but they just looked static, slow. No one's really moving. And I know the women's game is a lot slower, right, compared to the men's game. The men's game is far more developed and far more physical and far more fast-paced. The women's game is getting quicker. I've seen the women's game back in the day, and that was, snail's pace. Now, it's a lot more faster, and they are developing very well, and it's going really good for them. But Chelsea looked on it. Arsenal, just like zombies. I don't know. But Lauren James, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant overall. Brilliant display. Good goal. I have to be honest, it's actually quite funny. The 3 goals that Chelsea got tonight were actually, do I want to say fluky? They're not. No, not fluky. Fluky is not the right word. They were a little bit fortunate in terms of the way that they went in. All actions were completely dominant and Chelsea deserves the goals. But the way that the ball went in across the line on all 3 goals, the Lauren James one literally went up all the way into the end. The goalkeeper tried some madness and it bounced into the net. The other 2 from Nusken were literally deflections. Like, it hit the 3rd goal, she didn't even know it hit her. And it went in the net. So there's that. But overall, Chelsea were unplayable tonight and Arsenal were all over the gaff. So huge congratulations to Chelsea women. And I say this because right now, with the way that the club is going, the Chelsea women are the one... and to be fair to the youth team as well, the youth team are the youth team and they're doing bits with some of those players that are coming through. Will they get looked at? Not so sure. But the Chelsea women are setting levels and they're there and they're on right now for the quadruple. They are on for the quad. So good luck to them and good luck to Emma Hayes. It's her last season and I hope she can bring it home and I hope she can do it for the team and they can do it for her. And hopefully we end it all on a high. So big ups to Chelsea women. Fantastic. Now, just a little preview to tomorrow's preview. Bit of team news coming in from Leicester, which is very fortunate for us. Check this out. So Jamie Vardy is expected to miss Sunday due to injury. Manager Enzo Maresca has confirmed. Alongside this, Casey McAteer, Ricardo Pereira and Dennis Pryor are also expected to miss the game. This basically means Leicester are coming with bare bones. I'll tell you what I think is going to happen tomorrow in the preview. So make sure you're here for that. Much appreciated. And I will catch all of you then. So... thank you all so much for watching. Do not forget to check out the preview tomorrow. So make sure you're subscribed. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Go and check out the streams that I were on earlier on. I actually there were 2 today. One on All You Can Eat on Matisse's channel. Fantastic. Regular Chelsea stream, and earlier on with Johnny Minerals on his channel, Minerals FC, and Goonie Man Knows Football. He joined us, and then before I had to leave, he carried on the stream with him. So go and check those out because I feel like those are very, very good and insightful streams. Go and have a look, and I will catch all of you tomorrow for the preview. Have a good one, people. See you lot tomorrow. Take care and peace.